Good morning, class 9th. I'm again with you with the poem The Lake Islay of Innisfree. The poem is written by William Butler Yeats and we have already explained the first stanza. Now let's read out the second stanza. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnights all the glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evenings full of linnets wings. So in the second stanza, the poet tells us how the day would be once he's reached the Lake Islay of Innisfree. See, he explains how peaceful the atmosphere at Innisfree is, and he wants to be away from the cacophony of this city life. The city life is boring for him, and he explains how peace natural there at Innisfree. It comes naturally, slowly, dropping from the veils of the morning. Right from morning, it is peaceful, and the morning begins with the melodious song of the cricket. You can listen to the beautiful singing of the cricket over there, and the midnights all a glimmer. So the morning will be melodious, the night sky would be glimmering. It would be, see, one thing you must know, that the city life has got a lot of pollution. It is not only the noise pollution, it is also the pollution of the air that surrounds the city, and that doesn't allow the eye to have the watch of the beautiful sky in the night, which we villagers enjoyed in our childhood. Now that thing is missing in the city life. The poet knows it very well, that once he has reached Innisfree, the morning will be melodious, the nights will be glimmering, the sky full of the stars, and of course moonlit, and the noon will be a purple glow. It would be a beautiful noon with the color turning to the purple. How beautiful! This is the imagery that he creates in the second paragraph. See, there are two poetic devices he uses in the second stanza. One is the imagery. How beautifully he is able to create the imagination of the things in your mind, the picture of the things in your mind. And secondly, see, he says peace comes dropping slow. Peace comes dropping slow. Here we have the alliteration in the second stanza, and you can find, after he has explained the noons, he talks about the evenings. The evenings full of linnets' wings. So the time round the clock is bound to be enjoyable when he reaches to Innisfree. It would be peaceful, it would be enjoyable, and this is the reason he wants to go away from the city life. Now let's read out the third stanza. The third stanza is, I will arise and go now, for always night and day. I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. Here the poet again uses imagery to tell us how he is able to hear the beautiful sounds even before he has reached Innisfree. And he repeats his determination to go. Now nobody can stop him. He is bound to go. And therefore he repeats the determination. Whatever he has determined, he repeats in the first line. I will arise and go now. I will straightway go. I will not stop. And I will stay there permanently. See, he says, for always night and day. He will go to Innisfree forever. He won't come back. He is not going there just to stay for 7-8 days and then come back. No. He is going to stay there forever. Day and night. I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds of the shore. Lapping with low sounds. Alliteration. That is the first poetic device. And he is always able to, in the whole poem, he is able to create an image of the things. So in all the three stanzas, in the complete poem, he has used imagery so beautifully. And now here lapping with low sounds, lapping low, L, L is repeated. La sound is repeated. Therefore it is alliteration. What is alliteration? When the first consonant of the words is repeated. हिंदी में आपको पढ़ाया जाता है अनुप्रास अलंकार. Right? So, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. See, he has not reached, he is away. And here itself, few kilometers away, he is able to hear the beautiful, the melodious sounds that he will enjoy after reaching Innisfree. He is on the pavement, he is on the road to Innisfree, he has not reached over there. अभी रास्ते में है. And still he is able to hear all those sounds, those beautiful sounds, the sound of the linnet, the sound of the cricket, the sound of the water falling and making that melodious sound. So all those sounds he is able to listen. Do you listen all these sounds in your city? No. In your cities you hear po, po, pee, pee and all bogus sounds of the machinery, right? So he wants to go away. He wants to live a peaceful life. And so is the philosophy of your teacher. If you want peaceful life, let's go to the fields of the Siroli. We will have an ashram over there, Vidya Ashram. And we will be staying there, we will be learning over there. And on all the Sundays you can come back and meet your parents. Thanks for joining.